All right, let's do it. Let's play some video games. Yeah, let's figure out what's going on over here. I believe us to be between events, which means now I get to decide on an event. We should probably go hit this Gamma Medical Center, to be honest. Getting some more research points seems like a good idea. Happy Wednesday. No kidding. No kidding. Swarm with lots of infected. Well, the Wasteland of the Giants is hard to get to. 12,000 infected, a lot of infected. Some fast movers. In the middle of the road. We got this one. 2,000 harpies? Why would you do that to me? That's extremely problematic. And here? Alright, so it's... Oh, it's got some chubbies too. Yikes. Phew. Harpies, huh? Alright, well, the Via of Terror. It's also the anniversary of the Leroy Jenkins event. Damn. That's... I don't really know what to think about that. Good, I guess? That's cool. I'm not really a believer. I don't celebrate, but happy Leroy Jenkins Day to those that celebrate. Some black whelpling wings. Yeah, man, there's so many quests that require black whelp wings. Great day to run towards zombie swarms in his memory. Well, I guess when you put it that way, I don't have much of a choice, do I? Let's clear out some zombie swarms. In order to do this, I want to set the difficulty down, because fighting zombie swarms is BS. So there's gonna be harpies just coming at me from everywhere, huh? Oh, this isn't actually that bad, right? Like, if you look at where they could come from, it's kind of open on this side, but this is like an actual nice choke point over on this side. Intriguing. But also, it's all harpies and they just jump walls, right? So I should just do full snipers anyway?
Sniper is ready. 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 Sniper is ready.
Let's see if this is a bad idea.
Let's go. You read my mind. Slow but lethal.
This might have been a mistake. I should maybe have tried to set up something resembling actual defenses. But I did set it to easy, so we're probably fine. I mean, we are still in... Oh, it's not one shot, one kill. Sniper... Harpies take 2 shots. Brutal.
Your sniper and yourself.
If you're injured, just get out of the way, yeah? My tiny amount of micro will definitely make the difference in this fight. What's the kill count so far? Once I get out of this mission, I'll let you know. 1 1/3 shots. Yeah, it's, almost there. Almost. I don't have the sniper damage talents, so it's not quite 1 shot, 1 kill. But, this is working out alright. This seems to be an appropriate number of snipers. And they are handling the problem with remarkable aplomb. Good job, snipers. Thank you for sniping. my work here is mostly irrelevant. Well, let's take out the other swarms as long as we're taking out swarms. Set it all to easy, go after the swarms seems like a reasonable idea, since the points don't matter anyway. Now this is pretty wide open. I can't say I'm a fan. There's a couple of places we could put some walls, I guess. I guess I'll put down some walls. I guess I'm not mad about walls. Alright, that's walls, now snipers.
Sniper is ready. 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 Just give me something to shoot.
Alright, we can do a little bit of organization here.
I need to explode a skull. Yeah. Tell me your darkest thoughts.
And then we sit back and let nature take its course.
Just give me something to shoot. I need to kill something.
Yeah, cool. Things are happening. And that's good and all. And I don't care about anything that's going on here. We are looking a little light down here. This is looking like it might want a little bit of extra support. How about you head on this way?
Like a snake with its prey. Tell me your darkest thoughts. It's a nice day to die.
That appears to have improved things dramatically. Yeah, everything is a-okay. Nothing is a problem. Zombies are not accomplishing much of anything here. And that's frankly ideal. Keep at it, boys! Where's my fast forward button? Alright, I feel like I might want to get a few more of the Empire points before I move into this bad boy. So maybe we go back up to 100 and start doing other things. Because there are things we could do before pushing towards the Wasteland of the Giants, which is a 5-star mission, and thus not particularly easy. We have a couple of 3s. We got the Villa of Terror, got the Frozen Lake, we've got the Oasis sitting here in the middle that we never went to. And then there's also the next hero mission to give more research points, which, I'll be honest with you folks, I'm a big fan of the research points. Might want to go get some more research points. do some research. Figure out what my next thing is. What was my next thing, actually? Does anybody remember what I was doing? Because I'm not sure I remember what I was doing. Well, the Shocking Tower apparently did some real work. So, I think we do want to level up Shocking Tower. I definitely want this Tesla transfer thing. Rat condenser. Oh, ray condenser. Ray condenser. That makes a fair amount of more sense than the other thing that I said. Yeah, I want to get these. I don't care about any of this. I don't think I care about explosives. I kind of care about black market. I don't know that I care about currency. I think I care about reinforced concrete. Bronze forging is fascinating. Condensed rats are much better than whole rats, I suppose. Is it like instant rat, just add water? I guess that'd be like powdered rat. Or rat from concentrate. Monuments. Yeah, this stuff doesn't matter. I don't know if the wasp matters, and I'm not willing to spend points on finding out. I don't know if the armored attack station matters, and I'm also, likewise, like, not super interested in spending points to find out. Well, these two are both things I want, and I have the points for them. So let's just get that. That seems fine. And then the question is whether I go up to black market, which, and I definitely do want reinforced concrete, so I guess that's next. And then it's like, do I want to get to armored attack station? Do I want to get to black market, or do I want to just move on to the next tier? Because it might just be the next tier. I know there is a limit to how many things I can get in this tech tree, right? There's a bunch of stuff that I'm just not going to be able to get because there's not going to be enough points. And I think for the most part that's fine. All this stuff that I'm missing out, I think I'm okay with missing out on. I'm curious about this. And then there's a bunch of stuff here that I just actually don't care about. And that's also fine. It is fine to not care about some of this stuff, I think. Alright, well, let's go get some more research points then. I know hero missions are not the most exciting, because there's a lot less chance of my imminent and inescapable demise. But boy, do they get me some progress. So let's go make the progress.
Orders from the Empire?
Orders
Yes.
from the Empire?
Of course. Let me blow up some heads. So glad to do it. For the Empire. Yes. Silent and lethal. No fear.
I wonder if I should have read what's going on here. Level 4 infected, please proceed to the North research rooms. Children and other infected, proceed to the South complex for reassignment. Do they think the infected read signs?
Humans.
How do you think the infected are going to follow directions?
For the humans.
Where are we? Gamma Medical Center. An old medical complex abandoned long ago where only the infected wander around the empty rooms and alleys. The complex consists of 4 independent buildings connected by streets that cross what once was a well-kept statue park. We don't know if at the time it worked as a hospital or as an experimentation center related to the infection. In any case, it's a highly interesting place where you can recover more of the ancient humans' technology. Not more so than any other human. Aha!
Yes?
Pessimism.
Let's kill the enemies of the Empire! Those heads are calling for a bullet. So glad to do it. Sounds good. For the Empire. For the glory of Quintus. Nice. Let me blow up some heads. The party has just begun.
Kalis is here to party. If the infected can read signs, can pull some wily coyote shenanigans. Absolutely. Let's turn this game into even more of a farce. Wow. This place looks pretty cool, actually. It's got this, like, creepy statue park thing going on. I'm into it. I like the aesthetic here.
They're already dead. Nice. Come on.
Just look at all these statues. There's a lot of statues. Wait, what's in here?
And silent. For the Emperor.
For the Emperor.
Let's go.
Are there, grenades?
For the human.
Free grenades?
Come on.
They're hiding behind the wall?
I
Rude.
still have some tricks up my sleeve. No fear. All right. For the Empire. It could be a trap, but let's go. Yes. For the Empire. Nice.
Found something.
I hope not to find a harpy there. It's
Oh, and now we know what harpies are. It's not just some random line Kalis is spouting.
nice. Understood. Sounds good.
I hope not to find a harpy there.
Of course. Of course. Great. Yes. Understood.
Man, maybe I should have
For the
invested in walk
Empire.
speed.
Nice.
Oh. Found some infected.
So glad to do it. For the humans! For the Empire! For the humans! Come on!
Okay, this is getting a little
Let's
out of
go.
hand.
Yes. Great. For the humans! For the Empire! All right. For the Empire. Understood. Excellent idea, sir. Yes. Of
Can't help but
course.
notice I seem to have taken some damage here. This is unacceptable.
Okay.
There's, some mean infected over here.
The party has just begun. All right. For the Empire.
Maybe we'll go the other way.
I still have some tricks up my sleeve. Not sure, but let's do it.
Oh, I gotta open a door? I don't like opening doors.
Okay.
Could be anything behind a door.
Not sure, but let's do it.
Maybe instead of opening a door, I'll do something else.
Nice.
It's still not going that way, I
Of
think.
course. All right.
Let's try over here.
No fear. Those heads are calling for a bullet. Let's go. Let's go. Anything more? I love it. Silent and lethal. Yes. Not sure, but let's do it.
So what was this? Administration of the Gamma Center. Attention, go through the decontaminator before entering this
Of
room.
course.
There's a decontaminator?
Sounds good.
What does a decontaminator look like?
Sounds good.
Where does one find a decontaminator? That sounds like a thing I want access to.
Perfect.
I would like to decontaminate this whole area.
Come on, the infected are waiting.
That's a lot of executives. I'm not gonna
Come on.
go that way until I have some backup. It's an infected rat!
To do it.
Kill the rat. It's infected, probably.
For
I don't
the
actually
glory
think the
of
rat is
princess.
infected. I think only humans are infected.
They're already dead. So glad to do it. Understood. For the Empire. That's easy. For the humans. For the Emperor. All right. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. Let me blow up some heads. It could be a trap, but let's go. Let's go. No fear. Okay. All right.
I like that everything is choke points here. There's not like an area where I could get swarmed from all
Sounds good.
sides, really. Unless I'm just bad at positioning myself. In which case, I deserve everything I get, because it's my own damn fault.
Nice. So
Over
glad
here,
to do
huh?
it. Of course. For the Empire. Come on. Oh.
Other side of the wall, huh?
All right.
Ah, it's more executives. These guys are jerks. I can handle two
go.
of them.
So glad to do it.
Okay, so he does shoot the second shot faster if I micro him, even if he is continuing to shoot the same target. That's
Okay.
weird.
Not sure, but let's do it.
Experimental therapy room. Individuals under experimental treatment 605 detected increased aggressiveness and motor functions in selected patients.
That's
Maybe let's
easy.
wait on that one. Maybe that'll be last.
Nice. Okay, let's go.
Exit. Oh, the exit is over on... Oh, there's two exits.
For the humans.
Great.
Okay, perfect. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. Those heads are calling for a bullet. No fear. The party has just begun. This is going to be fun. Of course.
I agree,
They're
Cryptomancer?
already dead. Perfect. For the Empire.
It seems like a weird feature to include.
Yes. Of course. For the humans. Let me blow up some heads. I love it.
I really do need to find a medkit at some point.
Come on, the infected are waiting. I still have some tricks up my sleeve. Silent and lethal. I love it. Nice. For the Empire. Of course.
Do I have a sign to read over here? No, just another door. Alright, well, given that this door has no signs, let's just open it.
That's easy. That's easy. I still have some tricks up my sleeve. Great. Okay.
I found some signs.
Let me blow up some heads.
And also infected. Treatment Room 03. Ultrasound treatment is only served to increase the acoustic detection abilities of the infected. The area will be kept in quarantine until further notice. I see. Any attempt to treat the infected only makes them better killing machines.
All right.
Wow. What a deal.
No fear. Come on. Of course. Okay. No fear! Of course. So glad to do it. Interesting. Come on.
Oh. These are all slow
Those
infected.
are calling for a bullet. Okay. They're already dead. Anything more? All right. For the Empire! Let's kill the enemies of the Empire! Anything
Cool
more?
statue.
Priceless.
Empire points.
Come on.
I see. Well, this park was definitely worth entering.
Okay. No problem.
Did it. Got value.
Nice.
Treatment room 01. Do not disturb the medical staff while performing electroshock treatment. Oh.
Okay.
And then this is this same area, I think? Yeah, we're gonna not go in there for a bit. I'll check this out, though. Oh, dear.
Silent and lethal. For the Empire. For the Empire. The party has just begun. So glad to do it. For the humans. For the humans. For the humans. For the Empire.
Alright, now I gotta go over this room with a fine-tooth
Anything
comb.
more? This would be useful.
Mouse over everything that looks like it might be a thing that one could mouse over. A
Amazing.
med kit, thank God. I saw this was
Sounds good.
flashing. This one is the same but is not flashing.
It shines. It looks great.
Alright, I feel pretty good about the contents of this room.
All right.
Looks like it went okay. And now I have a medkit. I have backup. Good. Not going to die yet.
Of course. Yes. Anything more? I still have some tricks up my sleeve. Nice.
Alright, what's up here?
Interesting. Come on.
Another room. Warehouse. Do not place radioactive material or other contaminants here. Warehouse is promising.
For the humans.
Completely empty. My favorite.
Wonderful.
More grenades. Make sure we mouse over every barrel and crate.
Let's go.
Found some stuff.
Looks worth taking.
I think that's all the stuff. That's pretty minor.
Perfect. Yes. All right.
Not impressive.
Excellent ideas.
Alright, I guess we just gotta open doors now.
Okay. That's easy.
Not the most appealing. Anything could be behind a
Could be
door.
trap,
Doors are
but
scary.
Let's go.
Yep.
For the Empire. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. For the humans. For the humans. For the Empire. Those heads are calling for
Them bunching up definitely helps.
silent and lethal. They're already dead. Great.
Cool. Alright, now I got another room to explore.
What do we have here?
Is it more medkits? Good. Not liking where my health total's at. And now, careful pixel hunting. Oh,
Come on.
saw flash.
This will come in handy.
That's points. Ladies and gentlemen, points.
For the glory of Quintus.
Any more points? You got some points out here?
Interesting indeed.
Anything hiding points? Are you points?
Understood. Excellent idea, sir.
No more points. Out of points.
Of
Sad.
course. Sounds good.
I was hoping for more points.
So glad to do it. Understood. So glad to do it.
He's got like multiple different voice lines that say "so glad to do it" specifically, which is the most awkward of his voice lines. Like, he's got some awkward voice lines, and that one specifically is very, I have no idea what English is. Organic recycling room. Keep off the recycling machines. Grade 5 infected must access properly chain restrained by security
Sounds good.
personnel. Kitchens. Today's menu. Semi-raw meat for infected residents of grade 4. Oh. I don't understand what infected grading is. That sounds like something. Oh, he's a big boy.
Some heads. This is going to be fun. Come on.
Time to do some kiting. Get out the way.
All right. Yes. I love it. Come on. The party has just begun. No.
Yeah, got him.
Sounds good. Okay. Perfect.
That's a thing. That's a thing. Yeah, okay. Ooh.
You made my day.
Sneaky back here.
This is for you.
I hate it. I hate it. Truly terrible.
Let's go.
Man, for all that the core gameplay of this game is really very good, like, it's well put together, it's punishing a way that feels sometimes unfair but still feels manageable. It's like, I like where the difficulty is at, and then they do pixel hunting, and then they do the swarm missions, and it's like, guys, you did something right. Stick with the something you're doing right.
Excellent idea, sir. No fear. Nice. I still have some tricks up my sleeve. Let's go. Silent and lethal. For the humans! For the Empire! For the glory of Quintus! I love it! Interesting.
Alright, let's hunt some pixels. Wine bottles, probably? Oh, not wine bottles today. Nothing? Whole room empty?
Perfect. Nice. That's easy.
Entire kitchen completely useless? There's a door back here.
Great.
How dare they?
Come on.
Can't believe none of the random crap on the table is worth points.
Of course.
Alright, what's behind door number 2?
I love it.
Oh. The outside world. Not a whole lot.
That's easy. Yes. So glad to do it. For the Empire. No fear. For the humans. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. No fear. Let me blow up some heads. All right. Yes. Fast and silent.
Oh.
The party has just begun. Yes. They're already dead.
Found some more weirdos hiding in a park?
That's easy. Of course. Perfect. Okay. For the Empire. Let's go. So glad to do it.
Not particularly impressive, these zombies.
This is nice. Nice.
Hiding grenades? I do like
Excellent
grenades.
ideas. Sounds good.
Should probably just
Wonderful. Let's go.
med kit. Yeah, not like hold off for
Okay.
too long on the med kit.
Of course.
Probably.
Those heads are calling for a bullet. For the Empire. All right. So glad to do it. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. For the Empire. For the humans. Excellent idea, sir. For the humans.
Well then. Immediately medkit decisions were justified.
Yes. Let me blow up some.
Maybe I should have just grenaded.
All right.
Seemed like a decent chunk of zombies. I do have 7
I still
grenades.
have some tricks up my sleeve.
I can't afford to throw a few
Those
grenades out.
heads are calling for a bullet. For the Empire. Silent and lethal. The party has just begun.
Not really planning on leaving yet. So let's keep looking around, yeah?
Nice.
So check this out, make sure there's not a way into, like, this area. Because this might be open. It's probably not, but
Understood.
it could have been,
Perfect.
right?
Let's go. Oh.
Worth checking.
All right. Fast and silent.
Found another park.
Yes. Yes.
This one a little less occupied.
Let's go.
Ooh, chubby. Hello, big boy.
Come on. All right. Nice. For the Emperor.
Oh, extremely park.
Understood. That's easy.
Hmm. I see. Well, definitely
Not
relevant
sure,
to my
but
interest.
Let's do it. Of course. No fear. Great. Perfect. This is
Dodged him.
fun. They're already dead. All right.
Dodged him again.
Okay.
Perfect kiting
Understood.
strategy.
So glad to do it. All right.
Nice.
The party has just begun. Those heads are calling for a bullet. Yes,
So we're just gonna go in circles with this idiot, yeah?
for the Empire.
Seems like a decent strategy.
For the Empire. Sounds good. For the Emperor. Okay. No fear. Great.
Perfect.
Of course.
Time to recover my spoils. See if there's anything good in here.
Yes. Okay.
Maybe? Sometimes?
Anything more?
Hopefully?
Of course. It could be a trap, but let's go. Of course. Okay.
Gotta be very sneaky when walking around in the wilderness like this. You can't just be
Right.
spouting voice lines all the time and attracting a bunch of
Great.
attention.
Perfect.
Which, of course, Kalis is very good at. An absolute master of stealth.
Good quality. Great. Great value.
After all, he belongs to the elite brigade of Quintus.
Interesting. Come on.
Do we think this is going to be dangerous? How dangerous do you think this is going to be? Let's find out. Got my mouse over grenade button. Wow!
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to grenade the heck out of you
Come on.
folks.
Yes.
I have grenades for exactly this reason.
Of course. Yes. Nice. Understood. Okay. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. All right. Let me blow up some heads. They're already dead. So.
Oh, there's a lot of peoples. Whoa there, that's getting a little close.
So glad to do it. Yes, of course.
Figure
For
out some
the
sight
humans.
lines
Excellent idea, sir.
and make it happen.
For the Empire.
Oh, alright, so they don't chase very far, it turns out.
I
Pretty good at
still have
not
some
chasing
tricks
these
up my
idiots.
sleeve. Silent and lethal. Perfect. Yes. Okay.
It's a good thing I walk faster than they do.
Great. For the humans. For the Empire. Okay.
Still quite a few of these jerks.
Right? No fear. Perfect. I still have some tricks up my sleeve. Yes,
That first shot is always a slow one.
I love it. Let me blow up some heads. For the humans. So glad
Nope.
to do it.
Nope, nope, nope.
Interesting.
Get out.
Come on. All right. Yes, I love it. No fear. Yes,
Nope.
that's easy. All right.
It's so much fun using the grenades. I wish I had 1,000,000 grenades. Unfortunately, I don't think I get to have 1,000,000 grenades.
Those heads are calling for a bullet. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire.
And we're running.
Okay. I
And
love
we're
it.
running.
Come on. For the humans. For the humans. All right. No fear. Come on. Understood. All right.
Managing things okay? Is working out fine so far?
So
Whoa, whoa,
glad
whoa,
to
whoa,
do
whoa.
it.
Whoa there, buddy.
Understood.
What's going on here?
For the Empire.
Surely your sightlines aren't that bad.
Let's go.
Oh, they kind of are. Oh, okay, well, good to know.
The party has just begun. For the Empire. For the humans. For the Empire.
Good. Thank you.
Understood.
Thank you for not needing to go all the way in the doorway in order to shoot them.
Silent and lethal.
Yeah, that worked about the way I expected it to. A
Interesting.
lot of idiots in
Come on.
here. More idiots?
For the Empire.
Oh, a lot more idiots.
Perfect.
Whew.
What?
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
This is going to be fun. Understood. Fast and silent. They're already dead.
Continue getting out.
Great.
Do not take more damage, friend.
Let's go. All right. Let's go. So glad to do it. Of course. Let
Maybe
me
get
blow
better at
up
getting
some
out.
heads. Perfect.
Phew, I'm using up all my grenades here.
Perfect.
This is a rough one.
fun. So glad to do it. I still have some tricks up my sleeve. No fear.
Alright, but I can reliably kill 2 of them before they get to
Let's
me.
kill
So that's
the
good.
enemies of the Empire. No fear. Nice. The party has just begun. I love it. For the humans. Not sure, but let's do it.
Alright, this is a lot more cleared out now.
Nice. For the humans.
Could still throw grenades,
For the Empire.
or could just kill them.
Yes.
That also works.
Come on.
Hide behind chairs. Natural barricades.
For the Empire. Nice.
A lot of flashies in
All
here.
right.
This place looks very relevant to my
Those
interests.
heads are calling for a bullet. Silent and lethal.
He's a coming. Just the one of them, though.
For the humans.
Cool, and I can grab the rest. That shouldn't be a problem here.
Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. Let me blow up some heads. Silent and
Yeah, we got this.
no fear.
Alright, time to get all of those flashies, of which there were many.
All right. It's worth taking it. Yes.
Mission now potentially over
Here.
once I have recovered all of the points.
Understood.
Definitely more points to recover, though.
Great value, no doubt.
Not going to leave here without having recovered all of the available points.
Amazing.
Books, also other books,
It looks
more
great.
different books.
The more the merrier.
Some of them flash in here, too. Okay.
It could be a trap, but let's go.
And I think that's the whole room. I'm gonna give it a second here. Yeah, that looks like it. I don't think there's anything else here. I think we got them all. Cool. Alright, we are about 200 short on research and 60 short on empire points. So, some more to
Those
do,
heads
but not like a
are
lot
calling
more to
for a
do.
bullet.
Oh yeah, I can't go out this way. Okay. Well then, I guess we'll go... There's this area and this area. 2 separate areas left. I don't know which one I want to go do first. I guess we'll go out to the high quality infected over on the left, and then we'll do the right. It seems as reasonable as anything else.
That's easy.
Oh. Gonna need a few more medkits, maybe. Also running short on grenades.
Of course.
Here we go.
Yes.
Ooh.
The party has just begun.
Oh my god! Well, that worked out poorly. Oh no, I gotta go through all that again? Yikes. Okay, well, harpies take 2 shots, and also will just kill you. That's extremely unfortunate. What are these percentages? Is this still counting for me? Did it save my progress? Oh, I really hope it saved my progress. That would be very cool. It does not look like it saved my progress.
On your orders, Commander.
Yeah, it did not save my progress at all. Starting fresh. That sucks. But now I know what to expect. Was eaten by a Grue. I was eaten by a Harpy, it turns out. Please use appropriate nomenclature in all dealings with infected. There are rigorous medical standards which we must adhere to. Well, I found someplace else I might want to have used my grenades. So that's good.
All right. All right. Come on. Fast and silent. Yes.
Man, you'd think that Zoro could be my reference point for Grues, but it's definitely that MC Frontalot song.
Come on. All right.
I'm gonna go get these grenades first. There's grenades down here. And then we're gonna go visit the Harpies.
All right.
Visit the Harpies sooner rather than later.
Nice. Let's go. Of course. Perfect. No problem. Nice.
If they're gonna kill me, let's find out soon. Let's find out right at the beginning, right?
For the Emperor. All right. Understood. Nice. Of course.
Wonder if I should be listening to more MC Frontalot. This is good.
Sounds good. Nice. For the Emperor.
I don't have a lot of nerdcore in my music rotation. But I do appreciate
Come
the
on.
aesthetic.
This is going to be fun. Yes. Of course. Nice. Yes.
Alright, 2 grenades in hand. Let's
on.
go take out and or die to some Harpies. Start with the hard stuff and see what happens afterwards.
Of course.
Man, what if there's nothing relevant in there? There's just Harpies. Like, we could have just not
go.
visited Harpies, huh?
Interesting.
Oh, there's a thing here? That's random.
Amazing.
Oh, was that there last time?
Perfect. Great. So glad to do it. For the Emperor. All right. Perfect. All right.
Alright, Harpies, let's go.
Come on, the infected are waiting. Come on. Perfect.
Alright, well, there's definitely stuff in there, so it's a good thing we came in here. But also, I took over 100 damage from Harpies? Pretty miserable?
Yes.
Do they run around the barricades? That would be
Come
nice.
They're already dead.
Come on, you're supposed to fire faster if I click. Okay, so I need to come in from the other side, because coming in from this side gets me killed. Because the other side has that barricade, which gives me more room to work with. Dang. The hero missions went from a grind but a pushover
What?
to highly dangerous.
Understood. For the Empire. No fear. For the Empire. Sounds good. It could be a trap, but let's go. So glad to do it. For the Empire.
Yo, Rubber Ducky, thank you so much for the continued support. Welcome
Still
back
have some
to the
tricks up my
adventuring party.
sleeve.
Glad to have you
For
around.
the humans. Not sure, but let's do it. For the humans. Yes. Let me blow up some heads. For the humans. Of course. For the Empire. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. Interesting. Come on. Let's go. No problem.
Always.
Yes.
Nice.
Silent and lethal. All
right.
right.
Alright, so now we have an idea as to how to make this work.
All right.
We will make it work better. And
Yes.
preferably not die to
Let's
harpies.
go. Excellent idea, sir. Yes. Nice. Yes. No problem. Come on. For the Empire. Of course. Let's go. No problem. For the humans. Nice. Great.
Alright, step 1, acquire grenades. Step 2, acquire more different grenades.
Sounds good.
Step 3, go the long way around. Step 4, kill harpies. Step 4, kill harpies.
They're already dead. This will come in handy. Let's go. No fear. It could be a trap, but let's go. That's easy.
Alright, long way around. Here we go.
So glad to do it. For the humans. Let's go. All right. Yes. I still have some tricks up my sleeve. For the humans. The party has just begun. So glad to do it.
And we're running.
Come on.
We're running.
All right. That's easy. Those heads are calling for a bullet. No fear. For the Empire. Of course.
Fine.
Let's go. Let me blow up some heads. This
Woo.
is going to be fun. That's
I see what it is. I'm interrupting the recoil animation. So he gets to his next shot quicker. I don't have to, like, attack, click, and micro his target specifically. I can just press stop and interrupt his recoil animation.
for the Empire.
And then he'll queue up his next shot faster.
All right. For the glory of Quintus.
Like, you see how he does this, like, kind of animation? Pulling his hand back after every shot? If I interrupt that, he just moves immediately into training onto the next shot. So he attacks quicker.
Let's go. I still have some tricks up my sleeve.
Maybe I'm wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, maybe it is about targeting. Which is also weird, but, you know, whatever.
All right.
Let's go take out some harpies.
Yes.
And or get taken out by some
Those
harpies.
heads are calling for a bullet.
Figure out what's going on with harpies.
Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. Anything more? Let's go. That's easy. Come on. Anything more? All right.
I think that was all the harpies? 3 harpies? Got them all? Got them all. Medkit? Grenades.
Good quality.
Well, not exactly what I was looking for. But I am alive, and the harpies are not, which is really all that mattered about this.
What?
We survived the harpies, and I know there's a medkit in here,
All
so we
right.
can go get a medkit. Below 40 health seems slightly less health than I want to be at, so let's just find a medkit
That's easy. Perfect.
and resolve this issue.
So glad to do it. They're already dead. Let's go.
Yep. Easy peasy.
Perfect.
Grenades, so good.
Wonderful.
Oh, and it re-randomized where things are. Like, this isn't a pickup anymore.
All right.
This is a pickup now.
This is for the Empire.
This was a pickup last time, and isn't.
Great.
Now this is. Oh, no.
Wonderful.
Trixie, Trixie. How terrible that they would do this
For
to
the
me.
humans. All right. Yes. Nice. No fear for the Emperor. All right. That's easy. This is for the Empire. Great.
No.
For the humans.
Okay, so pressing stop to cancel the animation does not speed up his recoil timer.
Perfect.
I was
Sounds good.
misinformed. I was mistaken.
No problem.
I don't know why I thought that it worked that way. I wonder what happened that made me think that that would work,
Great.
that it would work that way.
Of course.
Like, what situation occurred?
No problem. For the Empire. Great. All right. Great. For the Empire. Silent and lethal. So glad to do it. For the Empire. The party has just begun.
Oh, it did work that time. I pressed stop instead of clicking to attack,
Let's go.
and it sped up his attack.
For the glory of Quintus. No.
Didn't that time.
Fear.
Did that time.
More?
It's inconsistent. I like that even worse than it doesn't work.
For the humans. You made my day.
Research points. Any other flashies in here? Give it a second and look for flashies.
Perfect.
Nothing.
Perfect. That's easy. Come on.
Empty warehouse.
Looks worth taking. This is nice.
Flashies? Yo, a lot more flashies in the warehouse this time.
Priceless. Interesting indeed.
I think just this now. But I'm gonna let it flash. Oh my god, did the flash coincide with... No, okay, there it went. I think just that one up at the top of the room. Yeah, just the one at the top of the room.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Yes.
So the randomization means that it could be in different places.
Oh,
Not just like different pickups, but like entirely different rooms.
Understood.
Not like there's always, 3 pickups in this room and they show up in different places. Like this was, 5 pickups in there and there were 2 pickups in there the first time. Troubling.
Silent and lethal. Sounds good.
I'm gonna stand back here, I think.
So glad to do it. They're already dead.
They are no longer still coming? Why
Love
not?
it. Yes. Perfect. I still have some tricks up my sleeve. Nice. For the Empire. Sounds good. Let me blow up some heads. For the Empire. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire.
Oh, sometimes he auto adjusts and has the fast recoil. But if I manually retarget, he'll always have fast recoil.
All right.
That's very weird.
No fear. So glad to do it.
I really don't like that mechanic. That seems very silly.
Interesting.
Saw this flash. Anything else flashing? Looks like not. Looks like not.
Nice. Let's go. Understood.
The flashing is pretty infrequent and sometimes subtle. Not a good combination.
For the humans! No fear! For the Empire. Let's go. Perfect.
There was a chubby in here last time, right?
Those heads are calling for a bullet. That's easy. Okay, come on. Of course.
Yeah,
Perfect.
let's just go all the way out to here.
Nice. That's easy.
Whoa, he's running backwards? Wild.
Perfect. Let's go. For the humans. Perfect. Come on. Come on. Yes. The party has just begun. I love it.
Ha! Good dodge, good dodge.
So glad to do it.
I like that he can walk away and avoid melees.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
That's easy.
I'm glad that dodging is real.
Not sure, but let's do it.
Ah, this thing is still up here. Hidden behind the whatever the heck this thing is, meat grinder, I guess. Can't say I'm a fan of these devices.
Fast and silent. This will come in handy.
More grenades, that's good.
Perfect.
I have a large chunk of grenades now. I should probably be using them.
Anything more?
If, you know, things ever get threatening.
I still have some tricks up my sleeve. For the humans. The party has just begun. No fear.
As long as they're bunched up, he can actually take on a steady stream of them. That's pretty rad.
That's easy.
That AoE on his shot is nice.
Nice. So glad to do it. For the humans!
Alright, this room was completely empty last time.
Come on.
But it is not completely empty this time. This is a pickup. Are there any other pickups in this room? Yup. Flash again, I dare you?
It could be a trap, but let's go.
Just these two.
Wonderful.
Thought I saw something flash over here, but maybe it was just the light dimming? That's awkward. Awkward and troublesome.
Okay. Perfect. Come on. For the Empire.
Well, if they're gonna come at me one at a time, I will let them.
Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. Let's go. For the Empire. Those heads are calling for a bullet. They're already dead. Let me blow up some heads. For the Empire.
Could be more grouped up, but the stream is a sufficiently slow trickle that it's not a problem.
No fear. So glad to do it. Perfect. I love it. For the humans. Excellent idea, sir. Okay. All right. For the humans! Interesting. Come on. They're already dead.
Oh, come on.
So glad to
Thought I had the timing right. I did not have the timing right.
No fear. Sounds good.
I took 9
For
damage.
the Empire.
Unbelievable.
Understood. For the Empire.
Can't believe they would just let me take damage in that
I hope
situation.
not to find a harpy there.
No worries. We're all out of harpies.
Understood.
I hope.
Nice.
I guess I'm not positive that we're all out of harpies. What? There's nothing in it this time?
Let's go.
Wow.
That's easy. Nice. Interesting. Come on. I love it. Of course.
Alright, is that chubby in here?
Perfect.
Looks like it.
The party has just begun. Let me blow up some heads.
4 shots.
Of course. No.
Less than half his health.
No fear. Let's go. Of course.
Good dodge, and now 3 more will kill him.
Those heads are calling for a bullet.
Nice.
No problem.
It looks like 8 shots actually killed him, or maybe it was
All
9.
right. Come on.
I think it was 8. And then there's a million executives in this room. But that's why I have 8 grenades. We'll just use some grenades.
Good quality. The more the merrier. For the Empire. Of course. Come on. Nice. For the Empire. I still have some tricks up my sleeve. Silent and lethal. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire.
Grenades! Yeah, that worked out a lot more smoothly this time.
Fear.
Being willing to use items definitely makes a difference.
Perfect. Understood. I love it. All right. So glad to do it. They're already dead. Come on. For the humans! Okay. For the Empire!
Look at all those books. Can't wait to pick up every book.
All right. Anything more? For the Empire. So glad to do it. Let me blow up some heads. I still have some tricks up my
Alright, well that
sleeve.
took 5 grenades. But also we got through it in about
I hope not to find
a minute and a half instead of like 10.
It
So I
looks
feel good about that.
What do we have here? This would be useful. Yes. Interesting. For the
Man,
Empire.
all the pickups in this room.
Perfect. This is nice. This is for the Empire. Great value, no doubt. Wonderful. All right. Priceless. It's worth taking it. Of course.
Anything else? Give it a couple of seconds. Let's see if there's any more flashies. That's looking like no.
All right.
Cool. So all that's left is this area, which is a relative unknown, unfortunately. I didn't explore it too thoroughly last time. So I don't actually know what I am getting myself into, but I do have a med pack to spare. So I am probably going to be okay.
Come on.
Probably.
Great. Silent and lethal. For the humans. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. Those heads are calling for a bullet. Come on. For the Empire. For the Emperor. No fear. The party has just begun.
Dodge, dodge, good dodge. Please
All
continue dodging.
right. For the humans. Nice. All right. Yes. Come on. Let's go. For the Empire. No problem. No fear. Yes. Nice.
Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about.
Great. Yes.
One-man army, Kalis isn't
For
exactly.
the Empire.
I can't just set him to Oh, he doesn't have that button. He doesn't have the button to just go find
For the
find infected on his own. Huh.
Let's kill the enemies of
Chase,
the Empire.
I think, is the button. He does not
That's
have.
Easy. For the humans. Of course. Let's go. Of course. Great.
2
Sounds good.
grenades. Okay.
Come on.
That'll be helpful.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Alright.
Of course.
Time for previously unexplored territory.
Sounds good. So glad to do it. No problem. No fear. They're already dead. Let me blow up some heads. Those heads are calling for a bullet. The party has just begun. Silent and lethal.
Gotta make sure Kalis gets his first shot off before I try and micro him, to make sure he doesn't lose a shot.
So glad to do it.
And then once he starts shooting, there's a rhythm to it. But I really don't want to interrupt his first shot.
No fear. So glad to do it. So glad to do it. That's easy. Yes.
Alright. What's next?
Understood.
Whatever's down here, I guess. We never really explored this before, so it might be extra dangerous. I don't know how dangerous it's gonna be.
No problem.
Worried about possible danger.
I still have some tricks up my sleeve.
Not gonna lie. Danger is a little concerning.
Let's kill the enemies of the Empire.
Okay, let's not get surrounded, though.
Let's go. For the Empire. For the humans. Let's go. Nice. For the humans. Let's go. For the Empire. Those heads are calling for.
Didn't really look around before I went up the
No.
other crossroads. The one path on the crossroads.
Let me blow up some heads. For the Empire.
Could have been more cautious.
Great.
Given that I already have 2 losses under my belt, I think it behooves me to be a little bit more cautious. They have shown that they are definitely okay with killing me.
The party has just begun. For the Emperor. They're already dead. Sounds good.
Nobody being aggressive. Let's clear this out. And then,
Come
oh
on.
boy, that's not an easy clear.
Could be a trap, but
I see.
let's go.
Maybe just grenades then.
Come on.
Nope.
For the Empire.
Now grenades? Now grenades.
All right. Let's go. Okay. So glad to do it.
That is enough high-level infected.
Party has just begun. That's
It
easy.
is worth it just to blow them all up.
For the Empire.
Save myself the time kiting them or whatever.
Those heads are calling for a bullet. Silent and lethal. They're already dead.
I don't know what about Kalis makes him
Yes.
think that he's silent.
Understood.
Nothing about this man is silent.
For the humans.
He does an okay job killing people. Infected,
Right.
sorry. Killing infected. Definitely
For the
doesn't just kill
Emperor.
people or anything like that.
I
That's not
still
a thing
have
that
some
he's doing.
tricks up my sleeve.
He's, you know, specifically here to take out infected. He's not like a hardened killer or nothing like that.
Not sure, but let's do it.
Silent he definitely is not.
That's easy.
0% silent.
Let's go.
Odd choice in voice lines.
No problem.
Room for exclusive use of grade 2 infected or lower.
Come on. No fear.
Oh, hey, they got a med pack over here. That's nice.
Of course. Perfect. Anything more?
Watch them be more harpies here.
What do we have here? Yes.
Mild infected. You hear that sign? The sign said it's mild. All the infections here are mild. Only mild infections.
Nice. Yes.
Oh, that's actually pretty mild. This is not nearly as bad as it could be. I, for once, was not lied
Let's
to.
kill the enemies of the Empire. So glad to do it. For the Empire. For the humans. All right. No fear. Let me
It was a lot of
form some
infected.
heads.
I admit to being worried. Turns out I had no need to
For
be
the
worried.
humans. All right. Let me blow up.
It's
some
interesting,
heads.
like I could use a grenade just to speed this up, but I'm an actual zero threat for my life here.
The party has just begun.
So I kind of want to
I
conserve.
still have some tricks up my sleeve. No fear. Nice. Anything more? Come on. Nice. Silent and lethal. Yes. That's easy. Come on. Okay.
So what's here besides a giant pile of infected?
Great.
Sparklies? Sparklies.
Good quality.
Anything else shining at me?
Come on.
That was shining. This was shining.
You made my day. This is
I'm just gonna walk past it, give it a chance to shine. Just to make sure. There it goes. Watch for other things shining. No, just that. Okay.
Let's go.
I need 20 more Empire points
This is
and
for the Empire.
30 more research points. So we're pretty close to actually having filled it all out.
Of course.
Hopefully I've been thorough enough that we're not going to have to backtrack. Hopefully. So this is like somewhere between 2 and 5 more pickups across the map,
Let's go.
which is not a lot.
Of course. Of course. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. Yes. So glad to do it. Of course.
Well, this is also not that threatening.
No fear. For the Emperor. For the Empire. Let's go. Come on.
Alright, don't get chewed up,
Sounds
buddy.
good. Nice. So glad to do it. Great. For the humans. For the Emperor. Of course. For the humans! Those heads are calling for a bullet.
Time to read some signs. Bedrooms and children's rooms. Do not pass. Urgent laser treatment in progress administered by the nurse on duty.
Understood.
That's intimidating. Cleaning in progress. Please wait for the service staff to finish their work. Okay.
Sounds good.
Cleaning staff?
For the Empire! Of course. For the Empire.
Oh, enough of them came at once. Time to back
Sounds
off.
Good. Perfect. They're already dead. All right. Sounds good. No problem. Of course.
I sure don't have a
Let's
good
go.
sense of his AoE radius.
No problem.
I know that it is an AoE around his target,
All right.
but I do not have a good sense of whether it's, like, what it's going to hit. Whether or not I'm going to hit a second target with
Sounds
my shot
good.
or not.
They're already dead. That's easy. Perfect. Great. I still have some tricks up my sleeve. Let's go. Sounds good. Perfect. Let's go. Let me blow up some heads. So glad to do it. Nice. It could be a trap, but let's go. Okay. Yes.
Not too big a deal so far.
Okay.
And hey, free medkit.
Nice.
Not gonna turn that down.
For the Empire.
And what is this? Regular zombies,
Alright.
I see.
Come on. Let's go.
And points. Look at that.
That's easy.
Love points.
Silent and lethal. Let's go.
Cool.
I love it.
And then we gotta figure out what's going on in the children's ward, which mildly intimidated.
Amazing.
Alright, that's all the Empire points, so it's just research points now.
Fun.
Here we go. Please deliver.
Nice.
Nothing in here?
That's easy.
One harpy.
Of course. Okay.
Yeah.
That's easy.
I'm not gonna play with harpies. You find a note written by hand by a child, judging by the calligraphy. The note says, "When will my parents be back? The nurse makes strange noises and I'm scared. This night I'll sleep wearing this mask I found. I'm sure nothing bad can happen to me."
Amazing.
Oh?
Yes.
Well, we've got all the points, but like,
All right.
that's some creepy business.
Looks worth taking. Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
Alright, we're done here. Walking out now. I'm not going to pay any more attention to this game's attempt at psychological warfare. We're no longer looking at this. We're leaving. What happened to my fluffy zombie game? Now it's got kids in masks? That's not okay. Get out of here. Alright, well that cleared that out. I can retry it? I'm not going to play it again. It does not affect the points earned. I would not like to not affect the points earned. I would like the points earned to be extremely affected. Do any of these things appeal to me? Speed, I think, is walk speed. Effect radius isn't bad. Attack range isn't bad. But I'm really just on attack speed. I want to get attack speed. Loading weapon speed also. And then we can get attack range and view range. I'll go for loading weapon speed, and then I'll go for dexterity, and then I'll go for the other stuff. That seems reasonable. Level 7, okay. Okay. That's a decent chunk of attack damage, too. Nice. Alright, time to spend the research points. I could go for train and advanced machinery. What else would I be going for otherwise? We could go for black market and we could go for armored attack station. And I don't know what any of these things do. I mean, I kind of know what these do, right? More money, more money. More money is not bad. More money is always useful. Worst case, more money turns into more other resources, and then you do more things. Unclear whether armored attack station is good. It looks like it'll get me points, so that's interesting. Oh yeah, researching it earns me 200 Empire points. Interesting. I guess if I cared about points, that might be an incentive to research it. If only I knew what it actually did. That would be nice. We got a new newspaper. New pandemic unleashes fury on world populations. New strains of rabies-like infections are taking hold of more than 750,000 citizens. That's not billions. The virus is not only highly contagious, but seems to be mutating with each new generation, affecting the incubation time that has shifted from months to just days, and maybe even minutes in the near future. Dr. Leonidas Molnar, head of NIDI, claims that pathogens of this strain of the virus have been traced back several years. Back then, the virus took months of incubation before infected peoples noticed the effects, resulting in unparalleled rate and scope of spread of this highly contagious strain. This virus is rewriting the medical texts. Humankind simply hasn't experienced such rapid transmission rates or such profound effects. This feels unfortunately topical. The effects Dr. Molnar refers to are a result of rapid changes to infected people when becoming agitated or angered. They include an initial loss of consciousness and a reduction in parasympathetic responses, with the exception of an insatiable hunger for flesh. Alright, that's maybe less topical. Government responses have been swift, executing the infected without delay. First strains of the virus were referred to as rabies B. Shortly thereafter, rabies C took hold. There have now been over 20 strains of increasingly more devastating strains of the virus. The most recently, rabies Z. I see what you did there. Our current plague is destructing the world as we know it. Government sources have confirmed that under NIDI supervision, several fortified research facilities are being built, and a team of the most esteemed biochemical scientists and engineers have been assembled to fight the infection. Unrealistic. Government responses have been swift? Yeah, right, buddy. Well, I think we take train regardless of what else we take. And then the question is, do we work towards black market, or work towards armored attack station, or just move into the next tier? And I don't have a good opinion. I'm willing to take advice here. If anybody has a sense of, like, they've played through and found that certain techs were more worthwhile for them, or maybe a better explanation of what this tech actually does, I think I am willing to take some advice here. But also, I'm okay with just advancing, I think. It's probably the easiest step to take here. Just move forward. Yeah, we'll do that for now. And, maybe we'll get people to chime in later on. There's plenty of stuff up here that I know I want. Advanced farm sounds like a good idea. Titanium leads into, like, tungsten saw is a thing that I really want. And then some other stuff like nice to have, not a big deal. Tungsten tools, nice to have, not a big deal. Tungsten saw actually feels like a big deal. I want my sawmills to be better. So, like, we want to get to tungsten saw. We want to get biochemistry, though I don't think I care about chemical transmutation. I'm not sure, but it feels like wonders are going to be exclusive. Like, you can only build one wonder at a time since it kind of changes the main base. And I really like getting perfect visibility of the map. Like, I can't imagine anything being more worth building than being able to see everything that's going on. Radar tower? That's cool if I wasn't already building the wonder that gives me perfect visibility of the map. Advanced mill is definitely a good idea. Engineering center? I guess I'm going to want that at some point. Mechanical exoskeletons. Thanatos. Powerful rocket launcher with a very long range. Well then. I'm ready to talk about Thanatos and Titans. That sounds like a good time. Order him to chase infected and enjoy the show. I see. I see. Build a Titan, win the game. Okay, I'm listening. I'm on board. Build a Titan, win the game sounds like a wonderful way to end things. Mutants. Oh boy. Lots going on here. Cool. Well, this is good for now. So, let's start on a mission. We probably don't have enough time to finish a mission today, but we'll get started. One of the threes, I think. So, Villa of Terror, Oasis, or Frozen Lake. Rich fishing, slow terrain. Speed minus 20%, cold weather. Buildings need more energy. What a hassle. The Empire wants to control the Frozen Lake region. The lake sits in the center of a crossroads with high strategic value. You have to build a large colony around it with enough defenses to close the 4 access points to the region. Although the climate here can be cruel, the lake is very rich with fish, so there will not be a shortage of food. I see. Oasis? In the middle of the Great Desert, there's an almost heavenly place bathed by the waters of an underground lake. It is the perfect location to establish a prosperous colony that connects with the remote colonies of the south. Furthermore, in this region there are neither infected nor swarms nearby to worry about for the foreseeable future. However, you may know by now that in these cursed lands, tranquility doesn't last forever. Our scouts have detected a distant swarm that will take more than a month to reach the colony. Get your defenses ready with all your arsenal before their arrival. Ah. One of the, do nothing until swarm and then survive the swarm? Like the one with the, like the beach with a giant swarm at the end? Scary. At this mountainous crossroads lies one of the largest infected villages we've crossed paths with. Its existence puts the colony's communication network at risk as it houses thousands of infected, many of them the most lethal and dangerous types. Build a colony to gain control of this crossroads and destroy the Via del Terror. Do not leave any infected alive. Alright. Via del Terror sounds fascinating.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Okay.
Via del Terror. Wow. No kidding. That is, in fact, a big infected town with a lot of the most dangerous infected. Good heavens.
Aren't there other units to bother? Great.
Alright, let's go exploring. And as usual, let's start building some tents. It seems like we'll have a lot of territory out here eventually to build tents. And all the food area is back here. So I think I'll build tents heading this direction, even though it's a little dangerous at the start. And, aim to use this for, like, production buildings and other stuff. So we're going to be looking at trying to figure out, like, what territory we're actually using here. And where an eventual market is going to get built, right? We're going to build a market up here somewhere. So I want to, like, line things up. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's just start building.
You again. What? Great.
Patrol! Keep me safe.
Attention. Building completed.
Money has
A
arrived.
new task.
And now I am out of food. Looks like it is time to build food. Want to build our sawmill over here.
What? Oh, here we go again. What?
The train has arrived at the station.
Probably also a good idea to start with some
Oh, more orders.
some towers out on the edges here.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Oh, we have food now. Good. Yeah, this looks like pretty free space up here.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Yeah. Great. Roger that.
You can just hang out over here by the tower.
What? You are gonna pay me for this, right? You again.
Stop them from being a hassle.
This better be good.
Attention. Building completed.
And got some money. Start working towards getting this sawmill out here.
You again. A new task.
Alright. Space is mostly covered now, except for whatever's out here, but hopefully nothing's out there. I guess we can go find out.
Pay me for this, right?
Let's find out what's out there.
This better be good.
And then build some more tents. Always more tents. Never enough tents. Not enough wood, actually. We gotta wait for this to finish and build our sawmill.
Attention. Building completed.
Building completed, that means I can build a sawmill. Nice. Value.
train has arrived
Oh,
at the
okay.
station.
Other units to bother? Are you sure? Okay, let's do this. Roger that.
So, some enemies
Gotcha.
over here, but not a lot. Enough that we should probably go get them, especially if I want stone, which, freely admitted, probably a thing I want at some point in the near future. Maybe get another tower set up.
A new task.
That's not really where I need to be. I want to be further out here. Let me just build another Tesla tower. Get closer.
You again. What?
Yeah, go Cape Lady, get him! I want a roving force of Cape Ladies. It is unfortunate that they are stuck in my static defense. We can get some more not fisherman cottages, the other kinds of cottages, hunter cottages. And also,
A new task.
more tents. Never enough tents. What is my goal here? 2,000 colony population? That's a lot of colony
What do you
population.
want now?
Attention. Building completed.
Build a tower out here for her.
Better be good.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
What? Okay.
Because I am going to need this space cleared.
This better be good. A new task.
And then the next train will give me enough stone to build a soldier center. So that's the next task. Very obviously the next task.
The train has arrived at the station.
Alright, ready to build more Cape Ladies.
Attention. Building
Now we're in business. And defenses haven't seemed like too much of a struggle so far.
Attention. Building completed.
Nice. Getting some work done out here. Still a decent chunk of food. We could afford some more tents. Now we're out of food again. Can't afford any more tents. We'll get some more hunter cottages then. Hunter colleges. Big if true. A lot of red around the edges. But, Cape Ladies keeping them at bay. Good job, Cape Ladies. Proud of you. Build the workshop out here, where it's not going to bother anybody. Speaking of, what do I need for the workshop? A lot more of everything. I guess. Oh, I need energy now. Boo. Time to start building mills.
Building completed.
Oil platform. Oh. Gotta build a foundry, though. I've never built an oil platform before. That's new. That's delightful. The Beholder is installed on the command center, revealing the entire map. Oh, maybe just the Beholder specifically is installed on the command center, and other wonders can be built in other places? Maybe it is worth getting other wonders. Want to get another soldier center, but I gotta wait for more train deliveries.
Attention. Building completed.
And in the meantime, we can have rangers.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Yeah, you seem like you have what to shoot at. Good for you.
You again.
I think I could build more mills, yeah? Boo. This really doesn't line up. I've made so many mistakes! I don't like that, actually, because that's probably going to interfere with me building the workshop there.
My bow and arrows are
Building
ready.
completed.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Yes, tell me. But be quick. What do you want now?
Go Cape ladies, you got work to do. You probably should send some more into this tower. That is not an unreasonable choice here. Is this aggressive? This might be aggressive. It's definitely plausible that this is overly aggressive.
My bow and arrows are
Building
ready.
completed.
A new task. You are gonna pay me for
Let's,
this.
make sure this is safe.
Okay?
We'll just hang out
It's
here.
gonna cost you double.
Seems like a good place to hang out and make sure that things are safe. We'll build a forward tower soonish. Like, you know, here. Here would be a great place to build a tower. And also here. Eventually.
Building completed.
This is definitely some aggressive tense. This is a bad idea. But, making it work. Making it
My
work.
bow and arrows are ready.
Short on gold for a wood workshop. I'm gonna wait so I can build a wood workshop, I think. I think wood workshop is the next thing I want. I guess we could start building this forward also, because I'm gonna want a quarry out here.
A new task. What? What do you want now? Yes. You are gonna pay me for this, right? Gotcha. Aren't there other units to bother?
Come on, money. Get that workshop started.
The train has arrived at the station.
Capped on wood! What am I gonna do with all this wood? Quarry, I guess. eventually. Once this is safe. This has to be safe first. So that's a little ways out. More mills, I guess? I'm always going to need more mills. I'm never not going to need mills. That's definitely a thing I can do. How much space does it need? It needs 4 spaces in between them. So if I wanted to build a mill here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the next mill up. Now I need more money again! Ugh! It's an endless cycle.
This better be good. What?
We'll put 2 of yous in here.
But be quick.
You come on out to
My bow
here.
and arrows are ready. You again. What? This better be good. What? You again. Yeah. This better
And we'll
be
start
good.
working on zombies over here and extend this tower a bit. End up building my market out here somewhere. That seems reasonable. Maybe? Maybe.
Attention. Building completed.
Building
My
completed.
bow
Happy to hear it.
arrows are ready. A new task. What? You are gonna pay me for this, right? Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Oh, it's an oil thing. Cool. I'm gonna want that eventually. Probably.
Gotcha. Yeah. Roger that. My bow
Negative
arrows
1
are
food? That's the worst. I guess it's time to build food things, huh? Maybe it's time to build Tesla towers, and then it'll be time to build food things. Not a lot of options out here for food things, it turns out. Grumble, grumble. I gotta wait for this to finish. But this is now more cleared out. So this is a safe build. This can go.
The train
A new
has
task.
arrived at the station.
What do you want now? Okay.
Food! Still a disaster, the food. But maybe more Tesla towers somewhere? Like if I want to get things in this corner, which maybe I do, unclear? Eventually a sawmill, perhaps? I'll just stick it back here, because I want to get out to the oil, right? That seems like a reasonable thing to want.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? What?
Attention. Building completed.
Bah? Who's yelling at me? So far, all of the red is around the outside edges, right? I don't have any red, like, coming into territories I'm actually trying to defend. Yet. Yet. These zombies out here? I don't think they are. If I could see them, they'd have life bars. So either they're invisible zombies or they're not zombies. I'm gonna go with hoping they're not zombies and leave it at that. Time for more mills, probably. Or more food? How do I get more food out of this? Farms. I need more money. I, once again, am demanding more money. Never ends with the demands. Maybe I should go get Black Market. Bigger bounties on zombies. How do I use wood? Other than defensive towers? I don't really need walls. It's a little early for walls. Oh, second soldier center. Yeah, let's just do that. That's a thing I'm gonna need to eventually.
Attention. Building
Task.
completed.
You again. What?
I don't need all of you in there.
Building completed.
You again. Yes. A new task. What?
Oh, this is pretty closed off. That's cool.
You are gonna pay me for this.
Well then. Yeah, this is a great little pocket for all my tents. I think this is correct for market. 2 rows? Gotta get that market research going. Market 450. Alright, get me money. Nice.
A new task. Okay. You again. Gotcha. What's up? Any objectives
Right
around?
at the
You
station.
call that a plan?
Full on wood again. Again? Full on wood? There's never a time where we're not gonna need more mills. So really, this is fine. And there goes all of my food. Alright, farms is next. Farms is next.
Aren't there other units to bother? A new task.
Well, given how closed off this space is, this one is already empty, so...
More orders. Roger that.
delete that and start a Tesla tower up here. So we can start getting oil, maybe?
Yes, tell me. But
Because that's relevant? Can't get it until I've built a foundry. I don't know what it takes to build a foundry, I'll be honest with you. Probably have to research a stone workshop and then that research a foundry. So it'll be a while before order makes it. Oh, oil
What's
makes a
up? Any
difference.
infected around? Yes.
Attention.
My
Building
bow and
completed.
arrows are ready. My bow and arrows are ready. What? A new task. What? You again. A new task. Are you sure?
Get on out there and make a difference, Cape ladies.
Attention. Building completed.
Alright. Now... I don't have the workers for a market. Oh no. And I don't have the food? I don't have a lot of things, it turns out. Alright, well, start researching a farm, because that'll help.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Alright, we're clearing out some space here. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. We're getting there. Things is indeed happening. Oh god, it's harpies. Just random harpies? How dare you?
My bow and arrows are ready. What do you want now? You again.
She got one of my cape ladies. That insufferable jerk. You said they're allowed. I'm gonna need a lot more cape ladies. What does it take to build this market? More stone? Oh, I'm still not mining stone. Is it time to build a quarry? Once I have more workers?
The train has arrived at the
That's
station.
workers.
What? What do you
Let's
want?
start clearing out down here, I guess.
Yeah, I hope you're not wasting my time. Are you sure?
So that I can get
Great. Yeah.
a quarry built. So that Corey can finally be in the house. Willing to be a little aggressive on this. Wow! What a valuable quarry.
What?
Spending workers on Cape Ladies. Unclear if good. Need that stone.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Still no food? Yeah, okay. No, I get it. Maybe let's get that farm finished. Start building farms. That's a good use of my wood.
Attention.
What do
Technology
you want
research
now?
finished.
Cool, and farms don't take workers. Which is my favorite thing about farms. What do farms take? Why can't I build another farms? Oh. A lot of wood is what farms take.
My bow and arrows are
Well,
ready.
now I have a way to dump all that excess wood. Good, very good.
Attention. Building completed.
The quarry is done.
What do you want now? Great. Oh, here we go again.
Oh yeah, this is closed off too. Nice. So if we get defenses out here, I'm not going to have to worry about what's down here. Yeah, the more enclosed this is, the better for me, for sure. Finish.
What? You are gonna pay me for this, right? What? Okay, gotcha.
The train
So
has arrived at
tired.
the station.
Last night was amazing.
Attention. Building completed.
A farm is ready, which means tents are ready. Some tents. I don't want to overbuild on tents because I want to be ready to build that market. I keep forgetting I need to have sufficient colonists before I can build a market. God damn it.
What do you want now? You again.
Swarm coming. We're about halfway to the swarm. Am gonna have to get far enough out that I can figure out where there's good choke points. And then start building defenses near those choke points.
Attention. Building completed.
Gotta wait for the market to arrive, or the train to arrive to fill these in so I have colonists. So I can figure out where to build my market, so I can figure out where to build more tents. Long chain of requirements before I can do anything of relevance. Ooh, they coming. They mad. Out here they mad. Why out here they mad? Of all the places to be mad. That's not where I want to build that.
Attention. Building
What do you
completed.
want now? A new task. What? What do you want now? Straight to the heart. tired. Last night was amazing.
Ah, we found iron. Good, good. Looks like this is a good way to expand. Good direction to cover.
You again.
The train has arrived
Straight
at
to
the
the heart.
station.
We are going to need to finish clearing out this area. The train has arrived. That means I have the colonists to build a market. Huzzah. Oh, it covers a lot of space. I keep forgetting how much space a market covers. Yeah, sure, make it happen.
Aren't there
Double check that that's the right positioning. Exactly on the bottom row of tents. Exactly on the far row of tents. Perfect.
Yes, tell me.
Which means we can build another... I don't remember how many, so we'll start with this. Some number more. Oh, drag to select when the drag makes rectangles on a diagonal build grid. I have opinions. Alright, guess I won't bother doing the thing that I just tried to do. We'll worry about it later.
You again. This better be good.
Alright, so this is now fully covered. Probably.
What? Yeah.
Roger that.
Attention. Building completed.
Fully covered? Looks fully covered. Nice. Alright, so this can go.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? What? You again. This better be good. You again.
This can go.
Oh, more orders. Yes, tell me.
And then go kill. Maybe start getting some iron sooner rather than later.
A new task.
And we're good on everything except for workers. Of course. Finish sooner rather than later, market, please. I require things from you. Need to know the range so I know where to build other things.
What do you want now? Okay, a new task.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, this is actually the exact range. I was right. I am super good at guessing. So this is the range, which means this Tesla tower can be here.
Yes, tell me, but be quick. A new task.
Cape ladies doing exceptional work. Get a few more Cape ladies. Keep on doing your stuff, ladies. Very much appreciate your presence and your assistance. Cottages seem like a good way to use wood. We're going to need more food, so I might as well dump a new... Oh, and warehouses. That's the other thing we're going to need, is warehouses. But I need more workers before I can do warehouses. So cottages will also fix that problem. More food? More food. For now, as a quick wood dump. Until we get more workers.
Yes, tell me, but be quick.
And just look at this iron
Attention.
supply.
Building completed.
I wonder when I'm going to be able to use that iron.
Attention.
I guess the moment I can build soldiers. which is soon? Five on either side. The question I always have is I can build these fairly efficient rows here, but what I can't do is figure out whether it's more efficient to keep doing horizontal rows or to switch to columns when I get to the break point where the market is in the middle. I feel like it's probably better to keep doing rows. Given that that's already what I'm doing. Because we want to do rows out past the market too. For the most part. I don't know, this is going to mess things up, maybe. Yeah, and I can't fit anything here now. This is now the market breakpoint, where you can no longer fit anything close enough to the market. You can do this.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Bonk. And this needs to go. No, 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 no. What? Why 11? Wow, no, just select the one Tesla tower. Christ. Why would you do that? Why would you think that?
My bow and arrows are ready. You again.
Oh, they're not doing anything.
What do you want now? This better be good.
Where do I send the Cape ladies today? Maybe we need to start clearing out this area? This is, like, pretty covered up, and I don't need the iron at the moment. Right?
Oh, more orders.
Well, strong negative on food. How did I get that? How did I lose food after I started building things? Oh, because the market's not powered. So once this finishes, I'll get the food back.
Attention.
Better be good.
Building completed.
Yeah, we gotta make sure that this avenue also covered up.
Attention. Building completed.
So in all honesty, this is a great choke point and a great place to start building defenses.
A new task.
That seems like a perfectly reasonable next set of things to accomplish.
Building completed.
Cool, cool. Research completed? No. Research is still going.
What? What do you want now?
So this covers that territory pretty well, actually. So I could just go straight to wood walls, but honestly, maybe we go for stone? Yeah, next research is going to be Stone Foundry, and I think I have time.
What? This better be good.
I think I have time before this one to get stone walls up instead of wood walls. I guess it doesn't cost me anything to upgrade from one to the other, so I should just get the wood walls in place and then upgrade them when I get the research. Is probably how that works.
Building completed.
The research is completed. They did it. The madmen actually did it. Probably want to get that ballista research, too.
What? You are gonna pay me for this, right? What?
Yeah, we'll just wall this off. Stick one of these bad boys out here, where his sightlines are covered. Stick one of these bad boys out here, Sightlines are a little less covered. All of this is a problem. Let's stick the tower dead center. And then both sides can be other towers.
This better be good.
Shocking here, ballista here.
What? Yes, tell me. But be quick.
The train has arrived at the station.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? You again. You are gonna pay me for this,
We have to
right?
wall off here as well. A little bit of a convex wall. We'll use this space as well.
What do you want?
This is a pretty good spot for a wall off.
What?
Food's good. Energy not so good. Let's build some more mills. Maybe in this space out here that's not being covered by any farms? Yeah, that hurt. Took arable space for mills. Mistake.
Right? So tired. Last night was amazing. What?
Our soldiers are in trouble.
How in trouble?
You again. This
Oh, we
better
found a
be
harpy.
good. Oh, more orders.
We did not find a harpy.
Aren't there other units to bother? Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Soldiers only a little bit in trouble. Not so in trouble as you'd notice. Everything's fine. No problems. No problems. Zero problems. None of this is a problems. And we start spending resources on cottages now.
Attention. Technology
Oh,
research.
no. We start spending resources on a workshop is what we start spending resources on. What does it take to build a stone workshop? A bunch of wood that I just spent? Huh. How about that? A little mad. Warehouse, also just wood. I think it's time for sawmill number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived. The time for second sawmill. We've had first sawmill. But what about second sawmill?
Building complete.
What is out here? Is anything out here? Just water?
Sure.
Oh, it's not even an opening. Delightful.
Orders.
That makes that a little easier to manage. Now this is a decent choke point? Move my choke point even further up? Yeah, we'll just
New task.
cover this space maybe? This is a little more wide than I want
Attention.
to defend a swarm.
Building complete.
Which, swarms are coming.
Train has arrived at the station.
Swarms are coming.
What
Uh-oh.
do you want now?
Harpies. Harpies absolutely exist and I hate them.
You again.
Workshop time. Not workshop. Warehouse time. They don't use that solid row across the width of the market region. They break them up a bit. There's room for an opening line, right? Like, if you look at the way that it covers... This is something that I was thinking about. I wasn't really talking about. There's an extra line on this side that doesn't quite hit. So that means that if you're thinking about optimal arrangements, you want to also think about troop mobility, which means that you should, in fact, break these rows up right in the middle. So you have, what is it, 6 on one, or 7 and 7, or 7 and 6? I'm not sure exactly how that works. It looks like it's 6 on one side, 7 on the other, which is a little rude. But you would want that break here, instead of out on this edge. Definitely. If I was going to rearrange it. I'm not, because they've already built things. And I didn't really know how I wanted to build it originally. Oh, really? They cluster them in groups of 4. That's interesting. Oh, I'll have to check that out afterwards. There's not a lot of reason for me to not look up stuff like that. I don't know how much of it I'll take into advantage. The H is how the roads look. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. But that means that you have the houses clustered into the areas separated by the roads. Well, I might as well just click this. All right. Hold. Yeah. Okay, they break stuff up more than I would expect, honestly, because it doesn't leave... It doesn't give you room to put more stuff in there. Looking at this, like, example layout, the first example layout. And then it's also set up so it's optimizing for both a market and a bank, and I don't have the bank research yet. Yeah, there's if you look at the bottom under examples, there's one that's like L2, which is probably how I would want to end up optimizing for my stuff. Oh, okay. First row being on its own instead of being two next to each other makes sense for some amount of optimization. Yeah, this is pretty close to what I would do anyway. All right. It's about right. Yeah, houses on the edge is not covered by both. I saw that too.
Building completed.
You again.
I hadn't thought about optimizing by putting one on the edge instead of two on the edge, but it's the same deal. It just means that this gap of one here is instead between these two tents. So like these tents are moved over one, these tents are moved over one, and otherwise it looks pretty much the same, right? In terms of the market positioning and where how many tents I'm getting within the field. It's just a little bit better optimized for the purposes of having through lines. Otherwise, it's pretty much exactly what I'm doing.
A new task. What?
All right, let's get that warehouse down. A little bit of coverage for all my worker buildings. Ooh, not good. Nowhere good for worker building coverage. I guess here. Since this covers most of my farms? I didn't think about good warehouse positioning when I was doing the things that I was doing out here. So this is actually not a good place to put this because everything is a little bit too close to something. I guess over here is probably the best I can do. Well, I'm going to need multiples of them anyway, right? And this does cover the ones that the warehouse up there doesn't cover. So this seems fine. And then eventually we'll put a warehouse up here also, and that'll cover all the stuff that this one doesn't.
You are going to pay me for this,
Building
right?
completed.
Yes, tell me. But be quick. What?
Whoa, we found a lot of harpies.
Oh, here we go again. Right in the eyes. They got me. Okay, let's do this. Oh,
Whew,
my bow and arrow.
lost quite a few there. Unacceptable.
Aren't there other units to bother?
I think I lost some of the veterans too. How rude.
This better be good.
This is still a decent line for defensive purposes here. We could even make a good concave. I like that. Alright, so let's start building towards a concave out here. That'll about cover it, actually. That's a perfect place for the tower for it. And then once I've got that, like, started up, I can come back out here and find a good defensive line.
What? You are going to pay me for this, right? You.
And then eventually we need to find our way in here. That's kind of scary.
My bow and arrows are ready. What? You are gonna pay me for this, right? You again. This better be good.
And in the meantime, keep on making me money. Thank you, Cape ladies.
Attention. Building complete.
Alright, I guess keep on working on cottages? Otherwise, seems fine. Do your best with what you got. Man, even with second sawmill, wood is still a problem.
The train has arrived at the station.
Hello, the train. Welcome to the station.
Attention. Building
My
complete.
bow and arrows are ready.
This finished, so now I can build the stone workshop the moment I have enough wood for it. That's going to be the next thing I build. I want a stone workshop. I want that to happen.
Oh, here we go again. Aren't there other units to bother?
Keep an eye on my poor Cape ladies so they don't die to harpies. The harpies are a struggle. More workshops. Shop that work.
You again.
Oh yeah, here they come. I love it. Huh?
What do you want now? What? You are gonna pay me for this, right? My bow? What do you want now? Chase my arrows.
One volley.
What do you want now? Oh, more orders. What do you want now? Gotcha. Let me put an arrow in his head. You again. This better be good. What's up?
Whew.
Any infected around?
Oh,
This better be
she
good.
died.
Faster than my bow. My bow is ready.
Well, I actually have to micro these. Atrocious.
A new task. My bow and arrows are ready. Straight to the heart. Yeah. Roger that. What? Faster than my bow. Aren't there other
Get
units
in the
to buy?
back! I told you to get in the back.
What? Chase my arrows. Let me put an arrow in his head. This better be
The
good.
train has arrived at the station.
Okay.
Alright, this is ready. Which means I think we can just back up to this line and start the first lane of defenses up here.
Again. Right between the eyes. Okay, let's do this. Are you sure? A new task. Gotcha.
Alright, let's get this started. That's about how I want that to look.
What do you want now? Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
Attention. Building completed.
Stone walls, power plant, stone house, shocking tower, and foundry. Probably power plant first, honestly. Power plant seems like a good choice. Stone walls eventually? Day 14? Maybe stone walls first. And we can just start on Ballista over here. That seems like a good idea also. And I don't know snipers yet, so this is going to be a rough wave, I think.
This better be good. What? You again? What? Are you sure?
I'll put a couple of Cape Ladies up here and then start looking out here. Because we really need to figure out what I'm doing out here. There's not a good choke point here yet.
Aren't there other units to bother? Yes, tell me. But be quick. A new task. What? My bow and arrows are ready. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Start looking.
Oh, here we go again. You again. What? Gotcha. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Into the tower. Oh! Well, they got very aggressive here. Maybe you go into this tower? Like now? My poor walls. They're suffering. Oh, they're really suffering. And I don't know how to build Ballista yet.
My bow and arrows are ready.
The train has arrived at the station.
Excuse me. I would like to build a tower. Build a wall.
Technology
Oh, Ballista! Excellent! Thank you.
What do you want now?
Thank you, Ballista. Please assist us.
This better be good.
This is no longer necessary. These walls no longer necessary. I want a few cottage upgrades here. But I also want a lot of wood. Mr. Ballista and infected system. Yeah, it's right. It's a problem.
Attention. Building completed.
Alright, good.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Y'all are coming out here and doing stuff. That's great.
What?
Dude, Mr. Ballista would be a hell of a rap name. Like, if I was gonna be a hip-hop artist, I don't know that I could live up to Mr. Ballista, but that's fantastic. Alright, I feel good about that. I feel good about this. Still need more Cape Ladies. And I haven't figured out a good place here to hold people off yet.
Building completed.
Are you sure?
Like, none of this feels particularly well defended.
Dozens of infected are near the colony.
From the east.
They are
Oh, no.
approaching from the east.
Alright, well, I guess we pick a spot and defend it anyway, because this is the best we got. Balls. I do not like this. Because this is a terrible position to be defending from. With the iron right here, like, I kind of have to do this. And I do not like this. I was really hoping they'd come from this side. That would make my life a lot easier. I guess we could back up and just do it here. And I kind of don't like that either, but maybe that's the best we got.
What? What do you want now?
Since that doesn't require me to build further out, we can just do it.
Okay. What?
Oh, I don't even have a Tesla tower covering this space. Yikes. Big yikes.
A new task.
Stone walls are kind of slow to build. Alright, let's start what I can. I think I want to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do like this. And that leaves, this can't be used for a ballista tower because it's right adjacent. But we could use these four for a ballista. Put another regular tower here. Oh my god. I'm giving you a 5-yard penalty for inappropriate punning, Cryptomancer.
A new task. My bow and arrows are ready. What's up? Any infected around?
Where is the next ballista gonna be? Here, I guess? Does this work? Does this actually cover the space? I think it shoots over the rocks. Do you need to close this off eventually?
Station.
Please finish. Please. Whenever you're ready.
Attention.
Thank you.
Building completed.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Oh, here they come.
My bow and arrows are ready. You again. Are you sure?
Yeah, just cluster up over here, because this is where we're gonna be bearing the brunt of the attacks.
This better be good. You again.
Attention. Building completed.
I don't know how big this is gonna be. Hopefully this is enough. I don't want to build any more here. Oh my god, I have so many resources. I gotta spend these resources. Warehouse time. It's not warehouse time. I don't have the stone for it because I spent all my stone on walls!
My bow and arrows are ready.
Yep, here they come.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, this can't shoot around the rock, huh? This is a good rock, though. Look at all these zombies that can't attack because they're clustered up against the rock. Well, there goes one wall. Handled. Barely an inconvenience. Alright, so about that warehouse. Whew. Okay, so how much of this needs to go now that I've built all this up and don't really need it anymore? Because we still gotta explore this. We gotta find a better choke point than this. This is not... I mean, this is okay. This is actually probably okay. Especially if I replace this ballista with a shocking tower. speaking of... Lookout tower doesn't matter. Snipers definitely matter. Alright, but I do want to tear down an opening to go through. So we'll tear down some stuff back here and see if it matters.
A new task. What do you want now?
And honestly, all of y'all can probably come with.
Yes, tell me. But be quick. What do you want now? A new task. This better be good.
Alright, let's go exploring again. See if we can't find a better choke point, should another wave come from this
A new
direction.
task. What do you want now?
Also, time to spend on more cottages.
What?
Energy may be a little problematic. Food supplies doing okay, though. Definitely time for sawmill number 3 as soon as I have workers.
Ready.
Could do some
What's
repairs.
up? Any infected around?
Where did they actually come from? This is closed off. I guess from over here?
Building complete.
Through here like this? Intriguing.
What do you want now?
Gotta figure out how much of this is closed off also. Is resisting all swarms? Yep, resist all swarms. Okay. So we do, in fact, have to do that much.
You again.
Ranger unit is a veteran. Good.
Building completed.
Well, I'm very out of workers right now. What a disaster.
You again.
No wonder I can't build a sawmill.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Shocking tower's done. Power plant is next, and then foundry, I think? Once I have the money for it?
The train has arrived at the station.
Immediately?
What?
Attention. Building
What do
completed.
you want now? You again. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Get this sawmill. Perfect.
What do you want now?
What does it take to build a sawmill? 300 gold. Okay. Can handle that. Probably. Hey, can definitely handle that. Is there a better spot for it? Not immediately. 1.
This better be good. Yes, tell me. But be quick.
They are
All right.
attacking the colony defenses.
Cool. Good job, Ballista. Alright, well, it looks like we definitely hit critical mass on Cape Ladies for handling single harpies. So that's good. Right, harpy ran in, I didn't need to micro, and nobody died. So that's a very good position for our Cape Ladies to be in.
My bow and arrows are ready. This better be good. Oh, more
Attention.
orders.
Building completed.
Sawmill is ready, excellent. Only need one more wood warehouse before I can build my wonder. Not wood warehouse, just warehouse. Is only the one kind of warehouse.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Boy, money's a real problem. I maybe should be investing in banks.
What? You again?
We appear to have cleared a lot of space here. Good, good. They still come in, but not nearly as thick as they were like 10 seconds ago.
Station.
Nor do we know where they come in from. They're just coming.
A new task. You are gonna pay me for this, right? A new task.
They just keep coming. Coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. They keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. This is rather a lot of zombies, is what I'm saying. There appear to be quite a lot of zombies. Couldn't tell you how many. I don't know that I could put a number value to the amount of zombies that there are. But really quite a lot is where I have landed. Look at all that wood. What am I going to do with all this wood? Presumably build more cottages. I am out of energy. I think the time has come to build an power plant. Maybe
What's up?
soon.
Any infected around? What?
Attention. Building completed.
Foundry finished. I guess I should build a foundry sometime soon? And then I'll be able to collect oil for some purpose? Unclear what purpose, but some purpose?
Ready.
Alright, tell me about power plants. And by tell me about... Are power plants assisted by... Cannot be so close to other buildings. Okay, granted. It could be almost anywhere, though. It doesn't look like I'm holding off for, particularly, like, not particularly location limited for power plants. I guess if I'm not doing anything else with them, they could just be out here somewhere. And I may want to build fisherman cottages here, or probably not. I'll probably just keep on building farms out here. Alright,
What do you want now?
stone house and stone tower. Stone house eventually, for sure.
You again?
Still working on cottages for right now.
The train has arrived at the station.
Sweet, I love
The
trains.
walls are under attack.
Where? Fascinating. Oh!
Our defenses are being attacked.
They sure are.
They are trying to break through.
That sure is a thing they're doing, you're not wrong.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
What do you want now?
You know what? Come back. Come back and help, ladies.
Oh, more orders.
The walls are under attack.
The walls continue to be under attack, I agree.
Okay. What?
Boy, that was a pretty big flood. If this hadn't already just been set up because I hadn't bothered to tear it down, this would have been actual over right now. We would have just lost. Well, guess that's some incentive to keep this set up, isn't it?
You are gonna pay me for this, right? This better be good.
maybe set up yet another additional defense, which I figure out where the heck I'm going. Since we still haven't figured that out, for the record. None of this is a good choke point. Oh, this is where they come from, though. This is an exit. There's still not a good position to put
Oh,
my people
more
here.
orders.
Alright, well, given how that's shaped up, how about we also build some gates here? That seems like a good idea. Keep this place actually closed off in case we need to fully defend. And this seems like the kind of thing that maybe I am upgrading? I think I am upgrading. We'll have to further upgrade later when I have more stone. Speaking of which, we may want to take over one of these ironworks. Not ironworks, stone things. To mine more stone from. Yeah, stone, apparently. Did you know? I had previously been unaware, but I am learning.
A new task.
The train has arrived at the station.
Are they still coming? I didn't see them. We should also build another ballista out more this way, and I want this to be a shocking tower.
You again.
Oh, yep, here they come. This is more of a mild flood.
Defenses are being attacked.
This is not a mild flood.
Better be good.
This is a real flood. They come in again. This is a big deal.
Are you sure? Yeah.
Once again, a big deal.
Are you sure?
They are trying
How
to
dare
break
them.
through.
Are you sure?
Attention. Building completed.
Does in fact look like a problem. Not only that, it looks like a recurring problem. This seems like a place they just want to hang out. Maybe we start looking at this
A
direction.
new task. You again. What?
Attention. Building completed.
They are being serious about this.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? You again. What?
Alright. You know what? Whatever's going on out here is all well and good, but we really need to figure out what's going on up here.
You again. What? You are gonna pay me for this, right? Oh, more orders.
Find a better way to defend this, because this is a little loose still.
What?
The train has arrived at the station.
Man, accidentally just sufficiently defended to survive the
Bow
problem.
and arrows are ready.
Identify it as a problem, and begin to solve the problem. I like this conga line of zombies here. Hey, Social Blueberry, welcome. It's going surprisingly okay.
You again.
I've been blindsided like twice now by zombies showing up in places I didn't expect them to show up. But fortunately, I had some legacy defense just set up from a previous swarm, so it was accidentally okay. Now we're gonna go solve the problem, because I am all about solutions. I'm also all about building more farms. I am doing campaign, yep. There's still some wood here. Get upgraded. I'm trying anyway. We're gonna see how far it gets. Do not need a lookout tower. What I need is pictures of Spider-Man. I mean, another warehouse. So that I can eventually do the thing. Do the wonder. I'm pretty close. I don't know where this is going, so it's going out here. Just in case this matters, like I build a sawmill out here or something.
What?
You remember this level? That doesn't sound good for me. There's definitely harpies. Can't help but have noticed that there are harpies. A warehouse of pictures of Spider-Man? Wow, what a deal. That's so many pictures of Spider-Man.
Units under attack.
What? How under attack? Not very. Alright, fine. Thank you for the follow, Social Blue. Very, very much appreciated. Alright, I think we're about due for the next big flood of zombies coming from God knows where. Which means it is 100% time. Oh, yep, here they come.
Building completed.
What?
Here they come.
Yes.
They are, in fact, coming.
The train has arrived at the station.
My bow and arrows are ready.
This is fine. This is not a problem.
I hope
2
you don't-
chubbies for reinforcement,
What do you want?
and we
now?
still haven't found a decent choke point anywhere. Where the hell are the choke points? They're attacking the base? They're not really attacking the base. It's a pretty half-assed attempt at an
Better be
attack.
good.
I agree they're trying, but they're not doing a whole lot. I'm not too concerned about it. Oh, they took out a full wall tile. Okay, that was a real attempt. Let's get that shocking tower built. Let's get that shocking tower built. I've wanted this for a while.
A new task.
Yeah, pretty much. They are definitely gonna try. And you know, I respect that. It's a dog-eat-dog world in modern day society. Rise and grind.
Oh,
Get out there and get stuff done. Be the picture of the hard-working zombie of tomorrow. I'm on 100%.
what?
I'm tuning it down for the swarms because swarms are stupid and unfun. And playing on 100% for the building levels. This is working out okay. This is getting me money. Is also good. I wanted to build another quarry. Did that ever happen? Did I ever build that quarry? I did build that quarry. Good. You do the same thing? I understand. Alright, we still need more stone. But otherwise, we're decently close? Decently close.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Attention. Building completed.
Are there other units surrounding? This better be good.
Need more stone. How do I get more stone? More quarries?
The train has
Guess I could
arrived
build
at
more
the station.
quarries. Or I could just wait until stone arrives. Or I could buy stone. That's what a market is for. I have this market for exactly that reason. And I have a pile of extra wood that I need to do stuff with. Like build cottages, for example.
What?
Let's just burn wood. I think I'm not quite yet ready to dump for stone. All the quarries. As many quarries as I can handle, I think.
My bow and arrows are ready.
The next place I could put a quarry is out here, which I'm still not sure how to defend any of this, because this is a giant mess and very wide open. Yes, yeah, the train giving me gift baskets whenever it arrives feels like one of the more important possible upgrades, especially stone.
Attention. Building completed.
I'm super enthused with getting the stone from the train because it means that I can build the soldier center earlier than I would otherwise. Like, I don't have to build a quarry in order to get my first soldier center up.
A new task.
And I've definitely avoided taking the technologies that give you the free soldiers at the start.
What?
So, like, getting that first soldier center up feels like a real big deal to me. And I've been really happy with that. I've now taken the iron one. The iron one feels a lot less important. Iron just generally feels less important to me so far. But then again, I haven't gotten into the higher tiers of tech yet. I am maybe going to build my first oil well, like, soonish. Oh, I could build a foundry now. Let's build a foundry. What does a foundry do? It requires 40 workers is what a foundry does. Okay, I guess we're not building a foundry.
A new task.
Okay, maybe going to build my first oil platform. Alright, this looks like a way into just a really terrible place. How serious is this? This looks pretty unserious. Confirmed for unserious.
What do you want now?
Make passive money off it off the market. It's true. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. I don't even know if I'm going to build an iron quarry. I might, but I don't have a lot of reason to. Okay, we're running away. We're running away.
The train has arrived at the station.
Oh, here we go again. What?
The
you come
walls
from?
are under attack.
Again with the walls? Still not a big deal. Remains not a big deal. Do I need to build another stone wall here? I totally do. This should maybe be reinforced, though. It might be time to get some snipers out there.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
If they're going to keep testing me like this. Oh, it's probably because I'm too close here. So they don't want to send the floods out this direction. They're sending the floods out the other direction. Intriguing. Intriguing. And we still haven't found a good choke point. Like, all of these defensive spots are garbage. Am I really relying on this? This is a terrible place to put a wall. Ugh. I just want to build a wonder. I just want to be able to see what's going on. Is that too much to ask for? I'm about there. I'm very close.
What do you want now?
I think I now stop building things until I can get the wonder
Are you
built.
sure? Yeah.
All right, let's explore out here. Let's finish checking out this territory. See if we can't find a good choke point for the eventual swarm that's coming in about a week.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Great.
We can leave the space a little bit more open. Dump another ballista tower here or something. Once I have started building my wonder, because I'm not building anything until I'm building my wonder. The Lookout Tower of the Gods. I don't even remember what it's called. Is it called something interesting? The Silent Beholder.
What's up?
Alright, that's pretty interesting. It's not really a beholder unless it can shoot eye lasers, though. I have questions. Silent beholder, more like giant creeper. Where are you aiming that telescope, buddy? Is it time yet? It's almost time.
You again.
I just need iron. Time to buy some iron. Buy 5 units of iron, infinite gold. Rough.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
How much do I need? Okay, well, if that's what I need, then that's what I need. Now I need money. Heck.
You again.
Heck. Alright, sell some wood for not a lot of money? I think just wait a tick is my next plan.
What?
The train has arrived at the station.
But it didn't bring me much money, did it?
You are gonna pay me for this.
Not to sound ungrateful or anything, train. But you could have done better.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Are they? Oh, they coming again. Ah, I moved out of the way, so now they're flooding down this way again. Yeah, we need to get some snipers out here, too.
Oh, more orders. You again.
They are
Oh, yeah, we have to back up.
Gotcha.
They need help
Yeah.
here.
Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
Although, honestly, thank you for the free money. Like, by all means, send floods.
Great.
Like, just because these guests are uninvited doesn't mean I am not benefiting from having guests.
What?
Oh, it's time. The time has begun. Time for the silent beholder. Behold my silence. Can I build snipers now? Yes. Alright, let's start building some
You
snipers.
are gonna pay me for this, right? What? You are gonna pay me for this, right?
The slow zombies at the very end of the flood. They're trying so hard. They're trying their best.
What? You again.
You got left behind by everybody else. Didn't work out too well for you, did it? And then this idiot comes running out of nowhere. My god. Harpies, though.
A new task.
They're just so... Oh, there we go.
You again.
Sniper is ready.
Alright, when are you going to actually show me the rest of the map? Go, go, go. Make it happen. What? Come on. What's going on? There it is. Whoo! Alright, now this, ladies and gentlemen, is a map. What am I dealing with here? Well, this is just all garbage out here, isn't it? There's not really a good place to put, a choke point anywhere. I guess it is just this spot, unless I want to wall off here or something, which I don't really. Alright, so we'll just reinforce this. That's fine. I can make that happen. And then up here, I could get a swarm from the north. Alright. That's good to watch out for. Is this gold? Delightful. I'm not getting the gold. This is a fine wall-off point. And at some point, we start attacking whatever's going on out here. It is a fair number of the Rabies Z infectees. Might not be able to block off that big area without just making a little round fort in the middle of it. Maybe. I could do that, I guess. Just like a circle of walls here, a ring of towers. Like, I could do that. I'm not that enthused about doing that, I think.
You are gonna pay me for this.
Pretty soon, I'm just going to set these rangers to go chase, though. I'm very close to having enough rangers for that to feel worthwhile. You have to build some walls out here that I can go through. Probably some actual defenses. And then reinforce this place. And then, get ready to lay siege to the Via del Terror.
What?
Yeah, I might have to do multiple... multiple layers is probably not the worst idea, all things considered. I've definitely had to do that before. Like Cape Storm. Man, Cape Storm. Alright, well, all things considered, I believe it is, in fact, time to start mining some iron. Which means we're going to have to wall off here.
You are gonna
Alright.
pay me for this, right?
This needs more range. Man, why didn't I get Tesla Tower range? Wait, I did get Tesla Tower range. Why didn't I get more Tesla Tower range? Like, I want a wall here and layer some defenses here. And then we'll build a quarry here.
What do you want now?
And y'all...
Arrived at the station.
Can I just have you chase? Is that okay?
What? Yeah, okay. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Sniper is ready.
Chase might be safe. It looks pretty safe, actually.
I need to kill something.
Get in the tower.
What?
Attention.
As long as they don't start heading up here, it's probably safe.
You are gonna pay me for
So I
this,
just have to
right?
keep an eye on them and make sure they don't start running into certain death. Also, it's probably time to start making soldiers instead of just cape ladies. Probably at about that point.
My bow and arrows are ready. You
When the Lone Rangers start chasing, that sounds like a disaster.
This better be good.
Alright, so this is good. There's still this trail of... Oh, here they come.
What do you want now? Are you sure? Okay, let's do this.
Alright, let's help them defend here.
Yes,
Reporting for duty.
gotcha. Whatever you say, as long as you pay me. Okay, are you sure? I hope you're not wasting my time. What's up? Any infected
Train
around?
has arrived at the station.
Commander, do you need me? Just tell me what to do. Any
Alright, let's
orders?
have y'all hang out here for a little bit as I build up my defenses a little bit better. So I can actually get that iron quarry. In fact, let's start with that. Let's just fill that in.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon.
Sorry, sir. The worst voice line out of all of the many awkward voice lines that exist in this game. That one is really terrible. Full on agreed, Blueberry. Cape ladies are great. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need some bigger defenses. Can I just put a ballista right next to it? No. Too bad. But I'll put another tower. And I can't put another shocking tower here because it can't be too close to the other shocking tower. Honestly, the shocking tower should probably be closer to the rocks. I don't know. I guess it depends on what I'm defending against, right? If a swarm comes, they're going to come from this side. They're going to come down to here, though. So I guess this shocking tower is probably best for this location. This is fine. I will build another ballista, though. Alright, well, thanks for coming by. Happy to have you around. Hopefully see you around again. Have good dinner.
Ready and waiting.
Oh, and I need another defense. Defense. Is it? Ooh, it is that time. Ah! Disaster. I suppose it is that time. This is what happens when I start late. Don't have enough time to accomplish anything. Well... I did get the hero map done, that's true. And that was its own disaster.
Yes, give me
I
some.
only got one sniper out? This has a random ranger in it, I guess. That's okay. I need another sniper.
Reporting for at your service. Tell me, Commander?
One more sniper out here.
Tell me.
You join the Ranger Club. I kind of want to finish out this defensive line before we call it, so I can remember what I'm doing and not be stuck in the middle of a build when I come back to this 2 weeks from now and be like, help, how does this game work?
Any orders?
Man, look at this mess. Hats, a lot of zombies. Seeing it under construction might be a good reminder, maybe.
Attention. Building completed.
At your service.
Yeah, this is such an awkward stone position. How do I wall off here? I guess I gotta, like, do a thing here, like a curve this way? It's so awkward. Kinda hate it.
Attention. Building completed.
At least we got a quarry. Now we're gonna get some iron for our snipers. And an eventual foundry. An eventual foundry. Certainly not an immediate foundry. We are still short on workers. This will help, though. Alright, that'll help. Just towards the other... Oh, I could do it here, yeah. That's not actually terrible. This could be sufficient. I think I like that. And now I'm short on resources, but I can see that this is what I'm intending to do. Maybe this is an okay stopping point. Remember that this build is just in the middle of building. I can probably do that, right? Willing to believe that I'm capable of doing that. Alright, save and exit.